I drink till I'm drunk, smoke till I'm high, castle on the hill, wake up in the sky. You can't tell me I ain't fly. I know I'm super fly, I know I'm super fly. The ladies love luxury, that's why they all fuck with me. Out here with the moves, like I invented smooth. You can't tell me I ain't fly. I know I'm super fly, I know I'm super fly.
I stay fresh as hell, take a pic, I might as well. Hell, drop the top and take a selfie, my car drives itself. I got white girls blushing, homie, college girls rushing on me. All my diamonds custom, so they clutching and they touching on me. Ooh, think it's vegetables, ooh, think it's edible, ooh, it's incredible, ooh, ooh, ooh. I smell like bun number 99, section full of fine dimes. Bitches staring at me saying, wow.
Unforgettable, like Nat King Cole, Gucci berry white, I'm singing to you. A one-man show, a human bankroll. She lost in the sauce, cause Gucci got the glow. I drink till I'm drunk, smoke till I'm high, castle on the hill, wake up in the sky. You can't.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the Block. It's your girl Red, episode 4 of season 3, Banshee's Block. We are back. We got to end the year out, and I got a highly entertaining guest on the block, guys. Dre's very highly entertaining. Like, if y'all friends with him on Facebook, y'all already know. Like,
pressure is on.
He's so but you do it like you don't even think about it. You just let's just do it, and that's just how you feel. And you're serious most of the time.
Most of the time,
you're like dead ass when people's like, "Oh, you're so funny."
I thought LOL on there sometimes.
Right? You know, it kind of softened the blow.
You are hilarious. I'm like, yo.
No, I was serious.
Yo,
like,
I didn't even laugh that day.
And that's why we mesh well, because I do the same shit. Because when I say stuff like, when I'm being serious, everybody wants to laugh, and I'm like, guys, I'm not joking right now. Like,
I'm really like showing you a piece of my vulnerability.
I'm really going through something. Somebody please help me. Like, this is my outcry. And then, girl, let me tell you something. Red, you funny as shit. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it offline. You know what I'm saying? Because when I try to, come and, I'm thinking you my people,
right?
And I'm trying to share, and then I get met with the laughter, and I'm like,
what a ha!
Right? I do joke a lot.
Yeah, but you gotta know. If you know me, you know when I'm joking.
You should know when I'm joking and when I'm serious.
Yeah.
I know I joke in inappropriate times, like at funerals, and
That's another defense mechanism. Like, we all
listen.
I have my best jokes at funerals.
Listen, or when a shouting portion at church.
Right.
Those
hilarious.
are good. Those are really good.
Especially if someone gets hurt.
Or if somebody just take that one L, that one slip, and it's hard to contain yourself because you're just like, oh shit.
A wig come off. You slip in the choir stand.
Or it was like a random outburst, and it makes you jump. Because when you be like scared and laughing at the same time, you don't know how to feel. You just like, oh shit, you got me.
Right.
You got me. You just like, oh, you like, oh shit. I'm sorry. Like, it make you say, oh shit. Like, it'll make you cuss. In the middle of church, you be like, Father, forgive me.
But that shit was funny.
But that shit was funny. I'm not even gonna hold you. So we got some stuff to get into. Let's just start with the most entertaining stuff. I guess.
End of the year recap.
Let's recap this year. First of all, it's been a blur.
It has been a blur. 2018, boom, and snap.
I don't know. January was long as fuck.
January lasted until my birthday.
His birthday's in June.
Yeah.
So January was like 6 months.
6 months.
And then it was just like, boom, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's.
Yeah.
And it's like, this shit happens quick. Every time my birthday hits, my birthday's in June too, 24th. But I feel like as soon as my birthday hits, that's when like the year is like, let me hurry and get the fuck on up out of here. And I'm like, I just turned 32. Like, I can't experience what the fuck 32 is supposed to be if I can't. You know what I'm saying?
We're going. And
everything's a blur.
It's a blur, but at the same time, shit's happening.
Shit is happening.
So
a lot of shit is happening.
You don't really have time to process no more. Time is just going so fast.
So let's get with this beef. We had some good beefs this year.
We had some good beefs.
I ain't even gonna front. So we had Pusha and Drake.
Yeah.
We had Cardi and Nicki. We had Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly. We had Ye versus us.
Everybody.
Us. Was it against us?
Ye
so,
versus society.
Right. Versus everyone that's listening under the sound of his voice, basically. So let's start with the Pusha T and the Drake win. Here's why I'm upset.
Oh, okay.
I wanted Drake to say something back.
I most definitely wanted.
I wanted him to. I'm talking about something good, not that little bullshit that he be doing.
I wanted to become a Drake fan.
Yeah, I would love to,
because everyone knows I'm not a fan.
No, like he's cool.
He's cool. He makes hot music.
He does.
But
That's
I don't run to. That's what I want.
I don't like his personality.
I don't think he has one.
I feel like because I feel like anybody that he gets around, he just like attaches himself to, and then and he takes on that accent, and I'm like, that's weird.
Are you reggae?
Are you Canadian? Are you from the South or Britain?
Yeah.
Like, where the fuck are you from? Who are you? But with Pusha T, very, very good diss song. Very precise.
True that.
Very strategic. Very thoughtful. Mm-hmm. He was a sniper on that song.
Absolutely.
The son of Adidon, or whatever this son's name, whoever he is. Adidas, whoever. The son of Adidon, I don't know. Adidas, Aladdin, whoever fuck this nigga is. I'm sorry, no disrespect to your son, but
true that.
That's your son. But still, like, it's a little weird name. But anyway, but Push exposed a lot on Drake, especially when he just dropped that picture with Drake at the blackface. Ooh.
It was very strategic. It was like, okay, I'm gonna just give y'all a little peek into how lame this nigga is, and then I'm gonna just drop. And then I'm gonna hit
you with facts and shit that you know it ain't like outlandish, and you like, oh nigga, that shit's
no speculation,
true. Right? Like,
yo, here's receipts to back all this shit up.
This, and this.
Is this your king? That means was perfect.
Yes,
for that.
Perfect.
Like, he was the king at the time.
At the time, like,
he was on the throne.
That shit was, and then of course, Drake being who he is, when the blackface shit came out, this nigga came out with a post-it note on Instagram. Yeah. I don't know who the fuck do that in hip hop beef. I've been studying this shit for a minute now.
Okay.
That's never.
It's a new one.
That's never been a thing where you're like in the middle of like a word spar. We're like, hold on, guys.
Send out a little memorandum.
I just want to let you know, guys.
Per my last note.
Right, if you see recently that what I have added, and so that's what he tried to hit us with. Really didn't. All you have to do is come back with a song. That's all we wanted. We didn't want no sidebar. You trying to explain what the picture was, because the picture stands alone. You shouldn't have did the shit. Period.
And that's really all you had to say, because we forgiving niggas for shit
for less,
done for less, for more. Yeah, I mean, off top. Oh, you done pissed on the kid? Hey, we still
stepping in the name of love. We ain't tripping out here, family. We ain't doing that shit.
Still doing that shit,
and he's still doing that shit.
Just stand up, own that shit. You want blackface? Yeah.
And then you had a whole son. And then when Pusha said that shit, this nigga was like, "You are hiding a son." And I was like, "Oh shit!" Ooh. Like, it was like your father. Condemning you, like, the fuck is wrong with you, son?
He sunned him in that moment.
In that one moment. And I was waiting and ready for the surgical summer, because I knew Pusha still had like 3-4 more tracks filled with that shit. And then here come Jay Prince. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I understand the background, the legacy of who Mr. Jay Prince is. I get all of that. However, these are two grown ass men.
Two adults, man. Let them swing it out.
They're not even they're not physically hurting one another. Exactly. These are words that are being exchanged.
Words. And after you expose like a man's son and all of that stuff, what else can you really say?
Right. Like, what do you do with that?
Yeah, like, I mean, let him have it.
It made him go back in. It made Drake go back and really do some, detail into his album, because those things were exposed.
Yeah.
Or at least that's how I took it. When I listened to it, I felt like maybe one of those things was on the album. Not all of these things were on the album.
Right. He had to go back and redo some things.
Yeah, because he had to answer some questions. Let us know that.
Gonna do it with a comeback record, so let me go on.
But then, do you remember? You remember when he went on LeBron's show, The Shop, and
I didn't want to disappoint.
Yeah, did I disappoint you? And what I tell you? And I'm like, what in the fuck is this? Like, my friend can't talk to me like that, bro. Like, you're not gonna look at me and be like, and what I tell you? First of all,
I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna do what I want to do, nigga, regardless if it disappoints you or not. Like, I need to do what's best for me. But when you got on that show, it shows how much the game coddles Drake.
Man,
they coddled the fuck out of this man.
Yeah, because they know he ain't no street dude, but you a rap dude, and in rap there's beef.
You have to defend yourself.
You have to defend yourself. I don't care what Jay, Prince, or LeBron say. Come hard or be quiet.
Just stop.
Forevermore.
Yeah, like you just don't even listen to it, and you would have to continue to ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
But you knew like this shit was too fucking hot for you to turn around and be like, I can't, guys. I can't really talk about it. It's like, nigga, you better talk about this shit. I could fuck up your whole career.
If you're gonna not respond, just ignore it altogether.
Yeah.
Don't talk about
don't
it.
Talk about it.
Don't put post-it notes on Instagram.
And don't talk about there's rules like that. I'm telling you something. I study hip hop, bro. There is absolutely 100% no rules in this shit. Tupac talked about a man's health. He talked about Prodigy's sickle cell. This nigga,
if
like,
anything limits, it's a terminal illness.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's something I really can't control. Nigga, like I'm
this shit on
like,
my own,
right, nigga, I'm dying, and he's like, I don't give a fuck, nigga, about your sickle cell, sick ass nigga. Like, wow.
This nigga really don't care.
Yeah, like this. That is supposed to tell you, like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Your grandmama dead. Fuck that old bitch.
Yeah.
Dig her up till I said it.
Man.
Jeezy told Gucci to dig up his homeboy and ask him about it. The nigga that he killed. Like, come on, fam. Like that
stuff is triggering things in me right now.
Everybody gets
like,
touched, bro.
Man,
like everybody gets your wife, your kids.
Your wife.
It doesn't matter.
The kids ain't even off.
None of them.
It's gonna
so why is it when it comes to you and the caliber of the person that you say that you are, why is it all of a sudden there's rules and you got to answer for that? No, I don't. I really don't. Like I said what I said. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And then here's to top it all off. Is that for the whole time we thinking Kanye told Pusha all of this shit. Pusha went on Joe Budden's podcast and was like, nah, nigga, I got that shit from the chick that was fucking 40. Wow.
Right.
Your best friend, your producer, your man. This nigga's pillow talking with a bitch, and all it took was a certain amount of money.
Man, it probably wasn't even enough to pay up rent for the year.
You don't need it. Probably didn't even take all that. It didn't warn out. She was like, I don't even give a shit. Like, nigga, you want this information?
He got a baby here.
Right here, he got a baby. This is what it is. Da 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 da. But when Drake said what he said about Cuddy's mental illness and health and shit like that, so like I said, it's always a different set of rules for this nigga, but for everybody else, like Pusha, you wrong, and Pusha won that round. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. And Pusha got one of the top 5 albums of the year to me.
Even though it was just a snippet, it was
7
the hardest.
Perfect songs. Yes. Production flawless, wordplay great.
Yep.
One of my top 5 Daytona. Just 7 songs, 20 minutes worth of an album that was set your ass down and you was like, there you go.
Yeah.
And it felt full like you listened to 14.
Yes.
But you only listened to 7 fucking songs.
Because when I was listening to it, I bet it looped like 2.5 times before I realized, I'm still listening to the same.
Oh shit, this shit done started over.
Yeah.
Let's go into the album since we right here. So here's what I love about this year's music. It was a lot of fucking music.
A lot of music.
A whole lot.
In hip hop, it was some good stuff put out there.
A lot. It was a lot. Of lackluster shit though.
Yeah.
Too. Quavo shit was.
Did I even listen to Quavo's whole thing?
I didn't even get through the whole thing.
I think I might have listened to the first 2 or 3.
And the Culture 2 wasn't even like that either.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And they came out top of the year, but that wasn't. It didn't have a lot of replay value
Lots
at
of
all.
good ad libs.
Of course, they're great for ad libs. Hey, mama, all that shit. Yeah,
my shit.
Yeah,
but that's about it.
All that shit. Yeah, like Migos, the Culture 2. But here's Cardi. Invasion of Privacy. Here's what's great about this. First of all, it's a debut album. The intro, the Get Up 10. This bitch got you at the top. Like, I got you, nigga. Let's go.
Let me grab you.
And I was like, this is the hardest fucking intro.
Strapping you into this roller coaster, you can't get out.
But like what Remy said on the State of the Culture, she made a very good point. She said the great thing about Cardi's album is that it lasted the entire year. Because every song on the album had its moment. Yeah. Whether it was like you waiting for this to be a single, or you wanted this to be a single, or if it was just something that randomly just dropped in the club. Every fucking song made it somehow you heard every song.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
The whole album, she had an album full of singles.
It played like a TV series.
Yes.
Where you waited for the next one. You're like, oh, this is a dope episode.
Yeah.
And then the next one, like, it had climax and everything. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Now here's the sad part. Here's the flip side of this.
Yeah.
Queen album.
Like what?
Nicki Minaj. Let me tell you something. Queen was duty water.
Trashington.
Oh my god! Like all this jaw jacking you were doing.
Throughout the entire year.
The entire year. The tantrums, the bitch fits, the
Funk Flex interviews.
Of you dying to prove that you write your shit, when honestly, Nikki, you need help with that shit, because that you're being repetitive and you're one dimensional as fuck. You have nothing else to talk about.
I hear about her vagina one
more time, sis. We get it. It's wet. You swim. You paddle. You taste.
Yeah.
Great.
Congratulations.
What else you got?
Passing that shit out for Thanksgiving. I don't want to hear about it no more.
If you ain't got that on the plate next to some yams, Dre don't want the shit.
I don't want it.
If I can't go down the line, the greens, mashed potatoes. Oh, the vagina. It wasn't good. It just wasn't good. It just wasn't good. Did she have a couple, cutesy songs, of course, but then of course here comes the beef. When the beef is on.
Yes.
And then Cardi walked out like a G with a knot on her eye, like, I don't give a fuck.
Real beef.
Real life beef.
Cardi brought it.
Cardi was like, nigga, I am not that far removed from the Bronx. I'm not.
You say what you want on wax.
I was just 2 minutes away from this shit, nigga. I'm not that far away.
Not that far. She said, let me take these shoes off. Let me take these earrings off. And do what women do. When you cross them like she crossed.
When you said whatever you said, or liked whatever you liked, or did whatever you did.
And everybody knows that social media is so important nowadays. So
right.
If you like
anything,
a diss comment, you said it.
That's it. You co-signed it. You endorsed it. That's you.
You know I don't like you. Okay, when I see
right.
you,
so when I
see you.
Yeah, and we gonna talk about it.
That's how they do it now.
And so when she saw you. But here's what I was like, you supposed to be, this is King Kong, right?
Right.
This is King Kong?
Yeah.
You sure? You kept saying it like, this is King Kong. This is King Kong. And this bitch said, come over here. And she said, no, I'm going to stay back here. King Kong ain't doing that shit, bro. Like, King Kong.
You where you are.
King Kong would have ran up with you like, what's up, what happened? You was looking for me?
Yeah.
But of course, you want to try to play the victim and the classy role and the upper this, and you're not though, sis.
That bothers me more than anything. The victimizing of thyself. Why? When you out here running your mouth,
you doing all of this shit.
Talking about how much money you have, and you shouldn't do that because you're in a certain position. Then be quiet.
Then you shouldn't be talking about. You shouldn't be talking the way you talking unless you're ready to really get to it. But my thing was like, Nicki starts all of this shit. Mm-hmm. Like, starts the little whirlwind, gets in other artists' ears and tells them, hey, you can't work with this artist because I want you to be sided with me. If you do go over there, then I'm not going to work with you. And it's like, if you really was as confident as you sound like on your records, anything that Cardi was out here doing was not gonna move, shake you. You would actually embrace it because it would make you more powerful by taking her in, because we're powerful in numbers. Period. Overall.
Yeah. We're
more strong, and they know that.
Like the motorsport track, people was hyped to see them both on the same track.
I thought it was dope. Very dope.
Loved the track. I loved it.
But when I heard Nicki the verse that when she said about Cardi, if I'm Cardi, I would still feel away too, because you playing me number two. Like, you not coaching me. I'm not a quarterback. You not coaching me. Like, that's not the nature of our relationship. So let's not add that in like you doing me a favor, because that's not the nature of our relationship. Like, now if we remove Nicki and put Remy on motorsport, then that's fine. Yeah. Because she looks up to Remy as a big sister, as a mentor. Right. That line would make more sense coming from her.
You're right.
Versus, I don't know you, and I don't really like how you move in the industry. Mm-hmm. I don't want you to say that about me.
Don't.
Yeah, like, just leave me out of it. Yeah. And I feel like that was a fair thing. You shouldn't take that as malice or anything like that. Nah. It's just like, no disrespect, but I'm new in this shit, and I don't want to be painted in that light.
This ain't the nature of our relationship.
Yeah, and we not going to front.
I'm not in your lineage.
No.
Don't do that to me.
Yeah, and I'm not following up with you, and we're not
cool.
And they know, I mean,
like that.
I feel like Cardi makes a better quality of music because of her delivery and how it's presented, versus if Nicki was trying to do the same thing as Cardi, it wouldn't be accepted. Because that's not her personality. Right. We know for sure this is Cardi's personality.
Right.
all the lyrics, everything that she says, we know that's her.
We know that's her.
We know she do that.
Even if she didn't write it herself,
right.
we know something that was inspired
by her.
That's some shit she would do, even if she didn't write it herself.
Yeah, and then of course, then that comes into play too when people. But when I respect an artist that is honest.
Yeah. For sure.
And Cardi was honest with like, no, I'm not even gonna sit here and hold you and be like, I'm the, that, you know what I'm saying, I'm in ja.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, I do right,
yeah,
but I do get some help too, and I feel like that's being honest. Where with Nicki, you cry too much about the same shit, and you cry to make it, you know, it's true. Sis, it sounds like you need some help. Like whoever's helping Cardi write her shit, get with them. Yeah. Because they're killing her pen game right now. Whatever Cardi little bar they give her, they like, got you.
And she delivers it.
And writes a fucking masterpiece, and it's hit.
To the moon. Every time.
Every time. Like, she got the Midas touch. Like, she's winning right now. Yeah. The problem, the Nicki's problem is she's not one of those female rappers that wants to make everybody inclusive. It's I have to be above everybody or it's nothing at all.
Yep.
And that's the problem.
She's the only one that can do it.
I'm the only one. I'm the hottest one.
Yeah,
I came up with this. And when I tell you, Foxy's verse on her fucking album, when I tell y'all it was fucking trash, I'm talking about
I remember
it was so bad. I cut it off halfway. I said, what the fuck is it? I'm out. Foxy. What sus Foxy? Wow. You Foxy Brown?
Foxy Brown.
No, you're not. You ain't Foxy Brown.
So that makes you think back like, okay, 15 years ago, who was Foxy Brown? Was she just an image?
Here's what I said about
what's the talent.
Yeah, she lacks talent because whoever she was with back in the 90s, whether she was with Jay, and then when she left Jay, she got with Nas. You went from two of the greatest pens, so you're not losing. But when you not in those spots no more, and you can't get to those spots no more.
Where are the bars?
So now you get exposed for who you are. So I've said this in this year. I said Foxy Brown can't drop a solo album in 2018, but Lil' Kim can. Lil' Kim has a stronger fan base, way bigger fan base than what Foxy ever had. Yeah. And that's the difference between, that's why Kim's the GOAT and Foxy's not. She can be in the top 10 for what she's done, but lyrically and impact wise, Kim.
Absolutely.
Overall.
And Lil' Kim could drop an album and flop.
And it don't even matter.
It don't even matter. Like, because her fans are still gonna be
because she has a fan base that's like, hey, nigga, Queen B. They don't ride hard for her.
200,000 copies, and so what?
Right, and it's fine.
It was fall.
Yeah, and I did it because I love the music and it ain't about. But when Nicki does that shit, Nicki threw a whole fucking tantrum when Travis Scott came out with Astro World, which is a fucking great album.
It's a great album.
Very phenomenal album. I was surprised, honestly, because I'm not a big Travis Scott fan, but I love his energy.
Right.
He has a lot of energy.
Yeah, so I seen him live last July in Chicago. Went to the Kendrick Lamar concert, and he opened up for him. I didn't know who Travis Scott was for real. I mean, I heard of him. For real. But, like, his energy is so... Like, he brings you in. He was on a bird the whole damn concert.
I came across Travis Scott in 2016 because he opened up for Rihanna in the Anti-Tour. Yep. Craziest shit happened. And it's crazy what your mind does. So we won tickets from Tidal. Shout out to Tidal, free tickets. So went up to Cincinnati and great seats right on the side, not all the way up, maybe like mid level.
That's where I was. In Chicago.
About mid good.
Like right there.
Yeah. So I'm sitting here and it's like wow, it's like a whole bunch of white kids and shit. They love Travis Scott. Yes. One kid was just like appeared in front of me and he had like wild energy. But I can keep seeing like Travis Scott looking in our direction. This kid's literally sitting like where you are. Yeah. And all of a sudden, Travis Scott jumps off the stage and runs up to our section, and he's literally he's right there performing where you are.
To that kid.
Yes.
Dope.
I was like, this nigga's right. Like I could grab this little nigga. Like yo, and
that's crazy.
He's right, but his energy drew me, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm a fan. Yeah, I fuck with him.
That's what sets you apart. It's that energy, man. Because everybody's putting out albums nowadays, but it's the performance.
You have to have that. Albums lack replay value. You listen to it the first time because you want to hear what the fuck they have to say. But if they don't say anything that actually like grabs you and makes you want to continue listening, that's what a lot of these albums do. Where you listen to it just because that's what everybody's listening to and it's new.
Yeah.
But then, like, the next day, you don't remember the first 2 songs you heard from it. But when Travis Scott went number 1 and Nicki Minaj had a fucking meltdown and blamed it on his baby and Kylie, and I was like, you blamed it on the baby? Like, the baby's the reason why the album's number 1. Or it could be a better body of work.
And it was. If it was a trash album, then I'd be like, you're connected to the Kardashians.
Yeah.
That's why.
Right. But no, he actually delivered.
He did.
Sicko Mode. I'm still not tired of Sicko Mode.
No, I still listen to it at least once a week.
Yeah. Let's go and listen to the radio like everybody else.
I don't.
Yeah, because if I did, then I'm
sick of it.
Cut this shit off. But no, I don't listen to the radio, so I fucking love Sicko Mode. Like, that was amazing. So Nicki took an L in that. Cardi wins because she got the better album, the better rollout.
Yeah.
Phenomenal year for her.
And 10 points for Cardi's fashions. She be killing every photo op.
This bitch ain't taking no L's, bro.
Every dress, wig.
Even with the knot on her head, bro, she was still dope. Like, she was still, like,
she's
I don't care.
She's killing it.
The money video?
That's it. The money video.
The money. You want to talk about closing out the fourth quarter? Like, that was a fucking teardrop. It was just
bravo. Like, the perfect way.
Wow.
You didn't sell what you was gonna sell. The end of the quarter sales have skyrocketed.
They're done now.
Because of that video.
That video.
And who puts out dope videos anymore?
A lot of people don't like it. That it doesn't bring forth like a conversation that we're having about it now.
Exactly.
Like we used to do back in the day when like Missy would drop a video or like
Williams was doing his thing.
Yeah, like when you caught all them big videos, it was like, yo, I got the cop. Nigga, did you see that shit?
This is why we watched one.
Yeah,
Park
this is why we voted allegedly.
Right.
You go in there and vote and you be like, my shit didn't even make it to the top 10. Some bullshit. Y'all lying, man. Y'all said if I voted, my shit was gone every week. Ooh, somebody took over number 1 spot. Head ass shit. You a motherfucking lie. Y'all scooped that shit up. Did nobody vote for that weak ass song? Like, I miss 106 and Park.
I do.
Just with AJ and Free. I don't.
Yeah, because
y'all can keep Terrence and Roxy and Bow Wow. And I don't even know who the. Like, remember at one point they had like 4
different hosts, like rotating. Got somebody in the crowd, 2 people on the couch, somebody on the street.
I was like, I don't like it. It's too much. It's too much going on.
I block stuff out. Like once I get tired of it, I'm like,
right,
I don't like
this
anymore. It never happened.
It never happened.
All about that.
See, this is erased it from my fucking.
Or it didn't happen.
There was something after that. I thought the show just kind of stopped after that. No, we didn't. Well, and then I mean, of course, you got the light stuff, the Eminem and the Machine Gun Kelly. That's white boy beef.
Yeah,
shit,
I didn't really get into it.
But they exchanged good jabs, I guess.
Yeah,
for what it is.
I did listen to the tracks, but I was just kind of like, okay, just so I have it in my mind. Like
Eminem's getting a little.
He's old.
Yeah. He's not aging gracefully like a Jay-Z.
Words out of my mouth.
He's not. Jay-Z's about to be 50 next year.
Yo.
50 fucking years old. And still.
The most relevant.
Highly influenced.
Yes.
Highly. Every time this nigga speaks, it's like gospel. What do you.
And people mad about it.
Right. You niggas hang on to every word.
Yeah, man, y'all on his balls, man. That dude is dropping
this
gems.
This nigga's giving gems.
His mouth,
and he doesn't have to. Like, I always say, like, I said this year, like, a lot of y'all's OGs has misled y'all tremendously.
Yeah.
Tremendously.
Yep.
We can go into this. R. Kelly, Bill Cosby. That's what I'm saying. Your OGs.
Disappointed.
Your OGs have led y'all
Man,
a fucking strike.
Led you. They're not who they said they were.
No, not even close.
No.
Not even, and like with Bill Cosby, like, you literally forget that this nigga's in jail because it happened and we was just like,
yeah, I totally.
This nigga's in jail like right now.
He is in jail. Wow.
Locked up for one chick, one out of the what?
He's probably eating breakfast, dinner right now.
You know what I'm saying? Got a little toast.
You know, probably got some.
Somebody hand me my water. You know what I'm saying? My top
beef ramen going.
You know what I'm saying? I need a little. I want to add a little beef to mine. So
yeah.
I got a little commissary. Camille came by. She got me some.
My wife, Camille.
Camille ain't fucking with him. Camille ain't stopping by. She nigga, I'm out here. Nigga, fuck out here. Yeah, but Bill Cosby really let us down.
Totally.
And R. Kelly is like a roach. Like, this nigga won't die. He won't die. And for years, like, I can't believe we was so blinded by his music that we missed all of, like, the shit. It's
still going on. Like,
still happening.
We saw the video. when it was circulating, and like we were all very surprised and by it, whatever. And he kept going on. He never once, even after he was acquitted of the shit, whatever
whatever that
in court that he got off with the shit. He was still forgiving a little bit, even though I was like, I don't really fuck with him like that. I went to one concert. I didn't pay for the tickets, it's okay. But I can't support it.
It's just nasty.
It's just nasty. If he would have came out and said, yo, it was some wild shit, I got a problem, I'm never going to do this stuff again.
Okay. But instead,
welcome you. We do that.
We do it all the time. Like, we're too forgiving. I think I've said that on this show before. We're way too forgiving of our people. Like, I understand forgiving because people do fuck up, but it's like, damn, my nigga, where do we draw the line?
Where do you draw the line? When are you
pedophiles, like, what are we doing?
A new leaf, man. Nigga, you still like holding chicks in bondage.
And now I can't wait till next month when they do this, the 3 nights of like surviving R. Kelly. Of course, like, it sounds like dramatic as fuck. It really does. Like, when you think it's like surviving R. Kelly, but then, like, I feel like the shit we about to be exposed to, we gonna be like, yeah, them bitches really did survive this nigga. Like, he's the devil or some
like,
shit.
Kiss the Girls. That old
yeah.
Morgan Freeman joint where they was down in the cave. Oh, God. That's what it's gonna be like.
It's gonna be so bad. Like, I feel like we're gonna be cringing together. And if you don't cringe, something's wrong with you, nigga. You are weird. I cringed when this nigga sat there and was like, when you say teenager, like what you mean?
19,
bitch, teenager, 18, 19. She's still a teenager. Legal, yes, but that don't mean good touch. No, if you 40 something, what the fuck do you have in common with a woman that is 18?
Why does it turn you on? You like the new car smell?
That is weird.
What is it, bro?
It's nasty.
It's a lot of 25-year-old women who will fall for the same things, I'm sure.
Hook, line, and sinker. Like, they wouldn't even think about it because, look, nigga, you R. Kelly. And we missed the signs, Dre. That's what it was. It seems like you're ready.
Oh, my God.
And that was my shit back then.
Seems like you ready.
I could have swore you. I said,
ain't nothing but a no.
Bump and grind. Oh,
yeah, like,
I don't see nothing wrong.
I don't.
With a little.
Robert, I do.
Robert, consent.
Consent, Rob.
When she said it seems like seem is not consent.
No.
That's still no.
Seeming is relative.
Yeah, because it's like if I say maybe's not yes, and that ain't. Seems like she's right. No.
Maybe she just wants you to pay.
Maybe she wants you to scoot you on for the yes. Like, no, nigga, like, let her decide. Like,
you need a definitive yes.
So I had to put him in. I had to sit R. Kelly in the I can't play your shit till you dead music. Yeah. He got. I'm talking about not even freshly dead. I'm talking about like maybe 5 years. And I'll be like, go on, drop that. Seems like you're ready because that it might feel a little better
after you're no longer able to harm young women,
right? With the same hypnosis that you put on us.
Yeah, because we were hypnotized by it.
We was just
bumped.
Oh my God!
Love Play bumped. TP2.com bumped.
So much good music, but it's like the intent behind it is like he was talking to a fucking teenage girl.
Talking to our classmates.
Right, nigga, he was talking to me. Oh my God, he was talking to me, bitch.
He wanted you.
Get away from me, bitch.
Pigtails and all.
Oh, get away from me.
He didn't give a damn.
Nasty shit. Did you ever see that clip where he was talking about his mom? Mm-hmm. And he was like, I think they was sitting like having an interview with him, and he was talking about his mom and his infatuation with his mother. This is weird. Oh, no. We're about to get into a weird zone. This gets really weird. So R. Kelly is, they're asking him about his mom and stuff, and he's like, yeah, we used to go to McDonald's every morning, and we'd have breakfast at McDonald's before I go to school, and my mama would get this coffee, and my mama wears this red lipstick.
He was talking like this the entire time.
The whole time. He's talking like this. Yes, it's weird. It's going to weird you out because I'm not finished. So he's like, my mama wears this red lipstick, and she drinks this coffee, and I would always sip her coffee right there where her red lipstick was. I said, what the fuck?
I am so disturbed. Whoa.
I always want to put my lips with her.
Where your mama's lips was?
I'm trying to keep character. Hold on, I gotta get back.
Because I'm looking at you like you just took on his whole persona, and I'm afraid right now.
And Dre said, I'm headed for the door.
I want Therapy.
I want off the block now. I don't want no person. Now this nigga was like, yeah, I always used to drink right there where the red lipstick was. And I asked my mama, because we're getting weirder. I would ask my mama, would you marry me? And she'd say, no, baby.
Okay, so we know his mama wasn't a weirdo. It was just
you.
Who did it, Robert?
Who's your daddy? It might be the father then. If it ain't mama, then it might be the father.
It might be the father or some other woman in his life.
Somebody molested him. I feel like, and we gonna find out when this 3-day rollout comes out.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna give us a little more backstory than what he's willing to tell us.
Tell the story, man.
Yeah, like, but not saying that you're gonna get into sympathy because your ass should have got some fucking help.
Yes, for sure.
Like, I'm not gonna let you off the hook because your mama, came in and broke you and sucked your dick.
No.
I'm not doing that.
Because as an adult, it's still your responsibility to fix those old wounds.
Right. You can kill those generational demons.
Don't carry that shit on.
You don't have to.
Hurting people, man.
Yeah. Oh, then that just goes to, like, the black community. Mm-hmm. When they have, certain ways that we have dealt with certain things like molestation and stuff like that, it's not been the best of ways, because
very unhealthy ways.
Instead of telling the kid, like, y'all would tell the kid, you watch Uncle so and so, because you don't watch him around the kids because instead of getting Uncle so and so the proper help to actually see what the fuck happened and try to fix that, instead of, that's what we should do, instead of telling your kids, don't go around them and don't leave them with them.
Don't put the responsibility on the victim.
Right.
You ain't holding Uncle so-and-so accountable
for his actions.
Y'all
exactly.
never even confronted him about this
Exactly. Shit. Instead, y'all enabled the shit because all y'all said was just keep the kids away from them. Yeah. But who's to say that the kids necessarily got away from them, because the one moment that you turn your back on, the one moment where you weren't paying attention was the one moment that Uncle such and such made his move and did what he did.
And as kids, you still love Uncle such and such.
Because it's your uncle.
However, right?
Yeah,
that's your uncle.
Because that's how you were brought up. My family's important to me. I have to protect them.
Kids love unconditional.
Yes, so, no matter what, as long as you.
For years, man, that's not right.
It's sick, and people should get the proper help instead of enabling the shit. And then not even just, we ain't gonna start with just Uncle so and so, because Auntie such and such too.
It's really coming out a lot. How many young boys and girls have been molested by women?
Yes. I saw a heartbreaking clip on Twitter of this man. He was talking about, he was talking about his mom's best friend. He was 12. He had to end up spending the night over the mom's best friend's house for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. Well, the mom's best friend comes into the room where the little boy is, and basically, to just cut out all the bullshit, she sucked this little boy's dick, and she put his dick in her vagina.
Yep.
And he's 12, mind you. So he's not sure, am I supposed to be doing this? Yeah. Is this okay?
Because at 12, you don't know, man.
Yeah.
The male body goes through some
crazy shit. Yeah, so you don't know what's right, what's wrong. And this is an adult that you are, taught and brought up to trust.
Adult. I know it shouldn't happen because I'm old enough to know, but this shit feels good.
Right.
I'm confused.
Right, so I don't know if I don't know to push her the fuck off or
go on and get this
and just get this free nut. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
That happens so much. A lot of guys' first sexual experiences with some older chick who they probably never should have been with.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So he went on, and of course I think he started eventually breaking down. Because he was like, I just remember feeling so bad after she had left, and I was confused because I'm like, I don't understand what just took place. Wow. And he said, I remember waking up the next day and she acted like it never happened. And so he said that further confused me because I'm like, did I dream this shit? Like, did this actually happen, or was I just like having one of those wet dreams where you I got to it? It never happened. You just fucked up this little boy's psyche, like, so now he's like thrown for a fucking loop.
Because last night I felt like a man.
Yeah, I felt like a
little boy again.
Yeah, I laid it down. So it was because her guy was there, her boyfriend was there in the room, and so that's why she was just treated like whatever. Once the boyfriend had left, she had said, if you want to do that again, this is what she said to the little boy, if you want to do that again, we can do that X, Y, and Z.
Wow.
That's your mother's best friend.
You auntie. honestly.
Your auntie.
Yeah,
and you looked
crazy.
at this 12-year-old boy like a grown man in a sexual manner and wanted to actually do something, and you followed through. Wow. Like, that broke my heart because I hadn't seen from like an actual male, not like a celebrity or anything like that. This is just a random guy was talking about this shit. So it hit me differently because it's like, that shit really do go down.
Yeah.
Like, we always talk about the girls and that side of it, but there are men that
have been victimized.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
And it may not be like an aggressive rape.
Right,
But
but
it's wrong.
it was something. It was aggressive.
It's still rape.
Yeah,
It just
rape is
ain't
still
aggressive.
Yeah,
like
it's not.
taking it.
It's not like what happens with women, where like oh well, then you get labeled. What was she wearing? Or what was she drinking? And then I'm like, well, shit. Why do the victims, really the women, get hit with like we gotta follow certain guidelines in order for it not to be raped?
What did you do to prevent this?
And it's like, nigga, I existed.
Yo,
I was just here.
I work with this chick. It's lady. She was old enough, had kids of her own, and she's in. I can't remember who it was. It was a high profile case. It was on the news, and she says, "Well, how bad was the rape?"
What do you mean? Rape is rape. I don't care if it was soft and gentle and sexual.
How bad was it? What?
Rape is rape. If I don't want you to do it, then it's rape.
There is no in between. Either it happened or it's 100%.
That's it. Like,
how bad was and that coming from a woman made me really question her mental.
But that
state.
explains why R. Kelly's still around.
Yeah.
Because there's women like that still go to the concert because they
agrees on
them fast tail girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wanted it. She shouldn't have wore that skirt that day, or she's just fast.
I was talking to a guy this year. Oh God,
weird.
I hate talking. It's so funny talking about the situation, but it was a younger guy, and I think one time we was talking about R. Kelly, and I had to stop myself because he was like, "Man, them bitches knew what they was getting into," and I was like, "Well, this is a turn off now."
Total turn off.
This is a turn off because any man that comes to the defense of a creep like R. Kelly.
Come on, man.
I got questions, bro. Like, what kind of person are you? Like, I really want to know.
You have to understand fear, manipulation, insecurity.
Yes.
All those
play a part. R. Kelly is not, he's not innocent.
No.
Period. I don't give a fuck what good music you love to dance to and Step in the Name of Love, all this. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Nope. Him as a person is a fucked up person.
Fucked up.
Period. Point blank.
Yeah.
The music can be great, da da da. He ain't no king of R&B to me because of the kind of person that he is. That's it. I can't give you that in good standing knowing that those songs were about teenage girls and girls that's underage. That's disgusting.
That is disgusting.
He used to hang around high schools, bro.
Man.
In Chicago.
I read that article too. I was like,
I'm just saying. Y'all didn't get him no help. He's been doing this shit since the fucking 90s, since 95, since we've known this. He probably been doing it longer than that.
Same with Bill Cosby. When that stuff first came out, my mom was like, this ain't nothing new. I've been read in Ebony 15 years ago that he was doing this. I was like, really, Mom?
You want to know what it is? All the comment, well, not with Bill Cosby, but with R. Kelly's situation and others, this is happening to black women. If R. Kelly was out here getting at white women and shit, like one, he would have been under the jail. But since it's been countless and countless black females, it doesn't matter, and people have no sympathy for them because they're black females. Man, and that's why you get the response like that dumbass nigga said to me, them bitches knew what they was getting into because they're black.
They're black, yep.
Y'all said the same shit about all of the bitches that was fucking with Bill, except for all them bitches was white. And that's why Bill's in jail.
That's why Bill's
because of all them white bitches. Now, if Bill was out here touching half of black Hollywood, man, we would still be, watching the Cosby Show proudly.
Beverly Johnson came out about Bill.
We didn't believe her, but when what's her name, Janice Dickinson came out, it was, oh my god.
Everybody was talking about it, even though she was on drugs at the time.
And she thought that she come out lied. Yeah.
And she lied.
That's what are we talking about, y'all?
It's very true.
Let's get the biggest L though. Let's get to the biggest L.
Who's out here losing?
Kanye West.
And this hurts my feelings to the core, man, because I love this man. That's my homies for life.
I love Kanye.
Loving him from a distance.
I have to.
You have to.
Look, so I have a vinyl collection for people that don't know. I started a vinyl collection last year. 19 records now. I'm doing pretty great.
Classic records as well.
Yes.
I saw that little Kim joint.
Keisha got that for me for Christmas. I said, yes, nigga.
Great.
God bless you. But I have College Dropout.
Yes.
The vinyl. Okay. And when this situation went down, I looked at my vinyl for like 2.5 seconds and was like, I want to snap this motherfucker. Right. I want to snap it. This motherfucker got me fucked up. He done really, But I was like, but that motherfucker still goes. I can't let it go. I can't let go of College Dropout.
It still goes. The only saving grace, like of Kanye, is that he's not physically hurting people. He's just verbally saying like the dumbest shit you've ever heard, and you like, I just want to slap some sense into you because I feel like it could be fixed.
It can be,
but like just right now, you just can't. Ain't nothing we can do about it.
I feel like one thing is people try to minimize me to artists, hip hop, black community. Yeah, I'm always gonna represent that, but I also represent the world. When you hear about slavery for 400 years. For 400 years, that sounds like a choice. Like, you was there for 400 years and it's all of y'all? You know, like, it's like we're mentally in prison. I like the word prison because slavery goes to black person, the black community, but I'm not just that.
My nigga, what the fuck? And said this shit with confidence.
Hell, he don't say shit unless it's in confidence. No matter
complete. I'm talking about he not fact check shit.
No fact.
He don't follow up. He just started.
So angry.
I'm not taking no advice from somebody that don't read.
Who don't?
You don't read, bro.
Your thoughts.
You don't read.
With research.
Yeah, and then you be talking about old shit that we already discussed, dissect, moved on from. Yeah. Like, you still trying to bring it back up. Like, we didn't have a discussion about this. We already talked about it, Kanye. Yeah. We're done talking about it.
Slavery, no, it's not a choice.
It wasn't a choice.
The beginning definitely wasn't no choice. Nobody bought a ticket to get on the fucking cruise.
Bruh, they just got scooped up.
To Americas. Right. It didn't happen.
They just got scooped up and was on top. They no clue what the fuck was about to happen. Yeah. Because if they did, they wouldn't have went.
They wouldn't have fucking went.
They would have been like, I ain't going on that shit. I'm straight.
And then he goes on to make a little bit of sense. Like, yeah, it was mental slavery. Absolutely.
Of course. That's what they wanted.
And if you've never been off your plantation, you don't know what freedom even is.
Yes, they have to capture you mentally. Yeah. Physically, it's easy. Mentally, it's harder. Like, that shit actually takes some work.
Yeah, this has been our life for 3 generations. Yes. We don't know Africa. We don't know freedom. No. Mm-mm. So at that point, no, it ain't no damn.
And choice. We're not going to. They couldn't read.
They couldn't read. They
died if they got caught reading.
There was no world outside of the plantation.
This was it. Yeah. And you mean to tell me it sounded like a choice, regardless of it being 300 of them, 5,000 of them, it doesn't matter. Nah. If none of these motherfuckers can read, then shit, we screwed because where we going? We don't know our rights. We don't know where we going. We don't know where it's free at. We don't know where it's slavery
know
at.
What happens when we try to leave this plantation?
Every time, because some people don't come back.
Killed.
Yes.
That's all we know.
Yeah.
It's that fear thing. So no, man, it wasn't no damn choice. It ain't like, we was free. Black folks was free, and then
we became enslaved.
Like, that shit ain't happening today.
But they didn't. But the thing was, like, it didn't just stop at just slavery. They kept going. Jim Crow shit. Yeah. They just kept, like, different stuff that has been instilled with us. The colorism shit, the crabs in the barrel stuff. Now, with that quote that they gave us, now it doesn't make sense. Because crabs don't like to be in a burrow. Like, that's not their natural habitat. Right. So, of course, they're going to fight to get out. Yeah. So, you can't really say that's how black people are, because that's not really what it is. We got to find a different analogy. The crabs in the burrow doesn't work because, nigga, if I'm in somewhere that's not my natural habitat, I'm not going to stay in here. No. I'm going to fight my damnedest to get out of here. Instead, y'all made it seem like it was like something else. Like, you can't pull your brother down. You got to pull.
Is there a way for crabs to get out of the barrel? Period.
they never solved the riddle. They just threw us some shit, and this is what it is.
Crabs in the barrel.
Yeah, and then that's just that. Every black person say that shit, and it's just like
you put these crabs in the barrel, and you're watching them fight.
Yeah, like it was a set up fight. Like no crab actually walked to the barrel and was like, "All right, y'all, we about to go up in here." It's one the club, bro.
We just gonna claw.
We just gonna claw on
each other up on the way.
Right, we just gonna get fucked up on the way. Like no, they were placed in there for a reason. So that's the reason why they gave us that analogy. So I'm giving Kanye the biggest L.
He's gotta have it. I don't know anyone else who could take that title for this year.
And then the back and forth with Drake. Recently, what was it, a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, on Twitter. I went in and muted. Now Twitter was ablaze. I love Twitter. Yeah. I'm never leaving Twitter. You can forget about it.
Yeah, I gotta get back into Twitter like I should.
But I had to mute. I had to go in and mute words because I got tired of seeing it. Kanye West is one of those words. Nicki Minaj is definitely one of those words. Jaquise, he recently became one of those words. I just had to go through. I'm so sick of fucking tired about this shit. Like seriously, I wish we could just ignore Jaquise because he said his stupid ass statement. All the men, every R&B singing nigga came out the woodwork, and it's so funny to watch. You can tell how the male ego is when shit happens like this.
Wait a minute, nigga.
Yeah, because they just come out of nowhere and they be like, "Nigga, you ain't the king. I'm the king. I'm the king.
Show me your reign,
right, nigga?
What have you done?
Are you valet?"
That shit was funny.
No, sweetheart, I am not.
Not in this coat. What kind of coat was it?
Not in this Gucci coat.
No, not in the Gucci coat. I ain't
not
valet.
in the Gucci coat. I'm not, bitch.
Might as well be.
Right, nigga. Are you valet or not? You can get this Gucci coat in this car and park my shit. I got a reservation. Bad, bruh. And matter of fact, Jay Holiday, I was on 2 seconds off his ass earlier this year too because of what he said about the R&B women. And when he tried to go with Beyonce and SZA and Rihanna, making all that shit, nigga, you have a whole song called Bad. So you mean to tell me that women can't sing sexually suggestive songs? Only men can do that shit. So I can't tell my dude who I'm fucking with how bad I want to have sex with him. I can't do that. That's what you telling me.
Terrible.
I gotta make love all the time. Sometimes I want to get fucked. And that's just what it is. I.e. Rihanna and SZA. You get that from them.
We need that music.
You need that kind of music.
It's real life.
Because everybody ain't out here like.
If it wasn't for women just wanting to fuck, most of y'all
wouldn't even be here,
no
bro. Some of y'all wouldn't even be here.
Some of y'all wouldn't be here. Is this thing on? Yeah, your moms was out here fucking, bro.
Hey, some of your mamas are sad chicks. Just,
whoa.
Sorry.
New episode.
Some of y'all some side babies.
New episode.
Right, that's a whole nother episode.
Mama was the
side chick.
I ain't gonna call her a side hoe.
No, but because they were some side bitches that back in my granny's day. Because my granddaddy had a couple of them. Yeah, my granny she's like, you know what, nigga, you ain't got to start no argument with me.
Other branches that
I do too.
Just found out about within the past couple years.
Yeah,
this is your cousin, your uncle.
What's up?
First cousin?
Because
never met you.
You sure you my first? Cause
we got the same granddaddy.
Well, then we had some makeups this year.
Okay.
In hip hop, cause Drake made up with Meek, and he made up with Chris Brown.
True.
That was pretty big. That was pretty big,
and I respect both of those makeups.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of trash to begin with, especially Chris Brown thing.
Yeah.
We don't fight over females. Although if you
it's Rihanna though.
Right. If you gonna fight over one, fight over Robin.
I'm just saying, like, if you want to try to put up a fight, nigga, you ain't about to. I mean, you couldn't fight over a better bitch. I'm just saying.
Everything a woman should be. Right.
I'm just saying, like, she got that bad. But that was dope to see. And for me, I want to say, the biggest comeback was Meek Mill.
Yes.
Meek Mill's comeback was. I was surprised. I was like,
back of Meek Mill.
That's what's up.
Yes,
he had it in him because I was scared.
Yeah.
Because when they was in they shit, he wasn't. Drake was whooping his motherfucking head. Like
whooped his head. Yeah.
He whooped his motherfucking head.
And I hated it for him.
Yeah, because I was like, damn it, I don't like this shit for real. Because I'm like, Drake, come on, Meek, get off the damn ropes. Get your ass up. Come on, nigga.
Break it up. Y'all better not jump.
Yeah, and then then he dropped his diss, and that shit was ass. I'm like, come on, Meek, you battle tested, nigga. You let this nigga, this Canadian ass nigga, R&B ass nigga,
he ain't black, he ain't white, he don't
right? He don't know what the fuck he just harmonized on every fucking thing. This nigga, you let this nigga son you, and he did, but he did show that there is redemption in anything, because beginning of the year we was screaming free Meek.
Yeah.
We was fighting. Come on, let that nigga home for popping the bully, blah blah blah. And Jay-Z, he kept his word. Somehow got that nigga out.
Got him out.
He's got this nigga free.
Meek Mill is living the African American dream,
and he's changed. You can see the change in how he carries himself, because
he's grown up.
Yeah.
A lot.
I wish he would stop yelling a lot on the tracks, but I think that's just his delivery, because his delivery be like, God damn, nigga.
That's your inside voice.
You sure? Nigga, you sure that's your inside voice? Right, I mean, 'cause we like right here. I ain't really need you to be out here screaming and hollering like we all in here. But no, like Meek had a solid album. Very good album.
Yes.
A little long.
It was quite lengthy.
A little long.
My ADD wouldn't allow me to do it all in one sitting.
He had some fillers. He had some fillers. Couple songs I could have did without. He could have been straight with 12 songs. I would have cut a good amount of them songs, because you started to get repetitive, and you started
to sound the same.
Yeah, so you started to get in that. Now, like, you could have the stuff that the feature stuff. I mean, well, not all of them, because the Fab feature was. We're gonna talk about Fab in a second. I forgot he fucked up his shit. Oh shit! Hold up, Fab, Nas. Who else? Yeah, because those, I think those was like the top two. Not really shockers, but like wow.
Like, yo,
you really on that, huh?
Damn,
you really did that shit.
I fucked with you.
I really did. I look at Fab so differently now. Just after that video of him yelling at M and and then when M's she's already back together. Emily's already back together. Well, see, that's when I walked away. I said, you know what? I had your back. I did, because I'm like, hey bro, you crazy, blah blah blah. But then like, if this bitch gonna keep signing up for the ass whipping, I'm not gonna keep caping for you, sis. I'm not. People's gonna get tired of that, and it's probably been going on for we don't know how long, because they've been dealing with each other.
And she obviously doesn't mind, so carry on.
And then like her family's crazy too, because
came back and was like,
yeah, I don't have anything to say.
How much did that cost?
Right. Yeah. Because then it's like that's some shiesty shit too, because I mean, I guess the saying is true, everybody got a price.
Yeah.
So I'm like, even in my defense, like, domestic violence is not anything to sneeze at. Like, women die from that shit. Yeah. Like, all the time. It's a high rate of women. Matter of fact, locally, there was a lady that was coming out of church. Remember that? I think it happened like in the summertime. She was coming out of church, and the man shot her while she was coming out of the church. Yes. Yeah, that was a domestic violence incident. Crazy. Like, just think about what could have, like, something could have happened to prevent it from getting to this point, and like how many people just stood by and didn't say anything, or they just, I'm gonna mind my business. Minding your business can cost somebody else's life.
Yes, and that's, I was talking to somebody about this whole no snitching culture that burns me up, man. Y'all need to know what snitching is. Right. First of all, if you ain't involved in the crime, I synced it. Yeah, I saw it. He did it, killed her. Mm-hmm. Here's a description. This is where a nigga lays at night. I'm telling. Yeah. I don't care.
Save a life.
Stealing, killing, robbing,
whatever we doing,
and then I go run it.
Okay, dude.
That's a snitch.
Yes, because I'm in the wrong too. I'm doing wrong shit too. Yeah. So why the fuck I'm gonna put you up? This nigga's fucking up. I'm gonna keep fucking up, but this nigga's really fucking.
Yeah, get him. Yeah. So that I don't go.
Right. So don't leave me.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, like that whole We definitely got to touch on that eventually in the block. Would you be interested in a Drake and Chris Brown like EP? I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. I feel like they would make good music together.
Yes, it would be a great track. But personally, I don't want it.
Because I'm only thinking, I mean, because Drake got the little sing he do, and then, Chris is a good rapper. And I just feel like, I don't know, it might make for interest, but I don't think I really need it. Like, if they did it, no. If they did, I'd be like, oh, cool, I'll check it out.
It's
but
like eating a whole pint of ice cream.
Yeah.
It's good, but
don't need to do that.
It's not really good for you.
Yeah. I mean, like for me this year, I think I got what I needed when I got the Everything Is Love album, when I got the Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yeah.
Perfect little just 7, little 8 song, you know what I'm saying? We gonna do our thing. And then,
something for your children.
And it was very adult contemporary.
Yeah.
It wasn't like Ape Shit gave you like, you know, it wasn't that young bop. It was just
It's what we do.
Right.
For, you know, the 30-year-olds, it's what we do.
Yeah.
It wasn't that whole real, it wasn't super trappy.
Yeah, she just gave you just enough trap to
say, I'm still here, nigga.
Yeah, like, nigga, yeah, still real, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Like, they the godfathers of hip-hop, godparents of
Yeah.
hip-hop and R&B.
Yeah, like they just...
I'm gonna give y'all a little Christmas
We
present.
could keep it young and shit, keep it fresh, but, you know what I'm saying, we ain't gonna do too much. So I enjoyed that. That's in one of my top 5s. Let's do best visuals. Because there was some good videos. Now, I wrote down, I have This Is America, Ape Shit, God's Plan. But now, we got to throw money in there.
Got to throw money in there.
Because now, like, yeah. I might go Ape Shit.
Money is hard. Ape Shit.
Culturally speaking, like, overall, for that to be, like, for hip-hop to be in the fucking Louvre in Paris, France, like...
Doing what we do.
In front of the Mona Lisa and shit, like, just...
Nigga, we made it. We can do that.
That happened. Like, that's never been a thing before.
We're not even welcome in some places, but here we are in the most beautiful place on earth.
Culture. Acting just black. just black as shit.
My nigger card.
Yeah. That's what Beyonce did. She was just like, you know what? I'm gonna get real black somewhere that's like really white. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't go to the White House because I don't fuck with Trump. I don't fuck with this nigga. However, I'm gonna go across the pond. I'm gonna go over here and go to I'm talking about the purest, the clean. Yeah. Oh, it's Mona Lisa. It's the this. It's the that. And it's like, nigga, we in there.
Yeah.
And Beyonce was rapping this year.
Yeah, she
best rapper this year.
She flewed.
She flew out, bro.
She flew
in Miami. She flew out, and I was not lying. I put it on Facebook. That was like one of my highest accomplishments of this year. And I know I can ride that shit with sus because when it first came out, I was like, "How is she doing?" Because she was like popping up at my niggas. I was like, "Oh, hold on, B, hold on."
It was like some Busta Rhymes.
Like she was in the fucking popping. I'm like, who is this nigga, bro?
She channels.
Oh my god! Before I almost forgot Coachella.
Yeah.
How the fuck did I was about to forget Coachella?
That happened this year.
Oh my god. April this year.
I stayed up very late to watch
2 a.m. I don't think I went back to sleep till like 5 a.m.
Because you can't come down from that immediately.
And it was black.
It was so black. Again, here's my shit. I do what I do.
Oh, she took an HBCU. I said, oh, bitch.
I get so emotional when black shit just makes it.
I'm talking about just black. It's pop culture. We are pop culture, bro. Hip hop is pop culture.
And they can't take it.
There's nothing they can do about it.
History can't say, oh, well.
They didn't contribute.
You
can't.
We did that first.
Yes.
You can't erase it. And
there's nothing you can do about it. It's just, it was black as fuck.
So black.
And she didn't care.
Nope.
She was like, you know, I hope it translates well with the audience or whatever. If it don't, fuck you. And but even with Coachella, I felt like if she would have did that shit at Essence Festival,
it would have been crazy though.
Oh, because the energy would have been like second to none.
But I don't think it would have gone as viral because you know if it's just Essence, that's their thing.
Right, we on BET and shit.
Again, Coachella, a white space she went into, and she just painted that motherfucker black.
Black. Full black.
Every shade of black.
Bring Bay out. He do his little rapidy rap. Get your old ass off stage. Ain't about you no more, nigga. Move. Watch out.
Let my sisters
come through. Let the sis come through. Let Kelly and Michelle come through. Then I'm gonna let Solo pull up. We gonna dance together. We gonna jig.
Used to back in the day.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like we used to do for mom and daddy in the beauty shop and shit. It was beautiful and it was black. And I love seeing black women do shit like that because it's just, you need that kind of magic, that power. It shows like we're inferior. Like you can't be touched. You can't duplicate this shit.
It's what we've been saying for years. We can't be touched.
But y'all think we playing like we just like it's second to none.
The Carters are proving it.
This nigga, like Beyonce saved the Top Off song. Remember the song Top Off that came out the beginning of the year? If it had been just Future and Jay-Z, that song was gonna be ass.
Because like it wasn't so dated. Future, and dated Jay-Z, and
Beyonce came through with that. I'm the illest nigga in the room. I'm the only woman in the room, but I'm the illest nigga in the room.
Excuse me?
Top 2 and I ain't number 2. What you mean?
I said excuse me?
Top 2 and I ain't number 2. My body, my ice, my cash. All real, I'm a triple threat. Fuck it up and then leave. Come back. Fuck it up and leave again. I said, nigga, Top Off the roof and it look like. I said, shit, big nigga talking shit.
She's spitting that cocky. I love when she gets cocky.
I love cocky B. Yeah. I love it. Because she's just like, fuck this shit, bro. I'm tired of being nice to you motherfuckers. Y'all know me.
Yeah.
Y'all know what I do.
You gotta respect it, man.
Because she deserves it. Like, when you look at, like, the stuff that she's done and the impact that she has, it's nobody like her right now.
And nobody has been like her in the past.
No.
They can say,
it's different.
Oh, she's the new. No,
she's her own.
Nobody else did what she's doing for pop culture.
No.
For black people, for white people. Madonna
everybody
did that shit.
And then Madonna's ass this year because she did that shit too because she had made something and she was like looking up to your idol and it's like, bitch, you will never ever.
You was washed up before you even became popular.
And then like now looking back at Madonna,
was she really? Everything
was Madonna really like that?
That's what they do. Let me cover the mic. That's what they do. Okay, they make it seem like what they do is the best.
Greatest, but
it's really lackluster.
It's so lackluster. But then when you look at longevity wise, this is why it sucks for you because you still don't have that longevity because you can't do the stuff that is happening right now and sell it out like these artists are doing. Like that's not a thing. This ain't the 80s no more when that was your time to reign. You weren't selling out no shows. You can't do that shit in 2018.
Nope, not really.
Not arenas. Not like the Carters did this year. They went again on the run for 2 times. I said, now make this your last run because I need you.
Raising 3 babies and shit.
And we still can't see the babies because you want to know why we can't see the twins? It's because you motherfuckers fucked it up when Blue Ivy was out here with her natural out and y'all criticized and critiqued everything and Beyonce said, you know what, fuck it. You'll never see the twins.
These are gifts, honestly. And
that's it.
Y'all fucked it up.
You fucked it up. Now we get to see the twins. We trying to piece faces together like
right.
We like, oh, look at little Sir. I wonder who he look like. We don't know. Do he look like a little Jay-Z or do he look like a little Beyonce? That's we won't know.
Because they did drag Blue.
Y'all did.
That was a baby.
It was a baby.
And I must apologize for my part in that because there was a few times they didn't comb my hair and I was like, just put a beret on it.
You know what I'm saying? Just something. I would put a hat on it.
You know,
just wet it or something. Wet it.
Throw a little coat.
But then you gotta think, they first time parents.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot going on. And the pictures that we saw, it was probably like in transit. Like we just woke up. We got to have them get to the clear part.
Because they can still do that. They can still wake up without combing their hair.
Yeah, like let's just have them go.
Still real people.
Yeah, like I saw Beyonce get off the plane and she ain't had no shoes on. I'm like, bitch, it's December. What you do? Hey. Do what you like.
Her feet might have been swollen.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know. Like, we gotta start minding our business in 2018. That's what we gotta start doing. Like, seriously. But I like This Is America visual. That was very dope.
That was a very good piece.
I like that.
It's art. I call it a piece.
It's a piece.
It was a great piece. Very symbolic images in that video. Yeah. Donald Glover is one of my favorite people.
He has a very interesting mind.
Very interesting. I want to just sit and pick his brain.
Yeah.
Just for a few hours.
He gives me an Andre 3000 kind of vibe. Like, I want to know more. Because you're kind of mysterious a little bit. So I need to know a little bit more.
How does your mind work? I want to know how your mind works. Yeah. What makes you put out this amazing show that is
Atlanta's hard.
All the weird shit that happens there. Like, how do you think about that?
Right, like, how do you come up with that?
Yeah.
Very
interesting.
Put out
these dope ass videos. Like, what was your mind when you conjured up this thing? I want to know. He doesn't do enough interviews.
He doesn't. I heard he stinks. I heard he smells weird because he's like one of them guys that don't use deodorant.
Really?
Crystal guys.
Well,
natural. He's a natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little musty.
Huh.
He looked like it though.
He does.
He looked like he fits the.
Even when he's clean, he looks a little.
Maybe he smell like Black Love. Maybe he smell like a Black Love incense or something.
I almost did the Kawhi laugh on that.
That was funny this year too. That was
great.
very funny. God's plan was a little cheesy because he was just walking around giving away money and shit.
Yeah. I feel the same
I'm jealous
about that as I do about people who, post videos of giving to homeless people.
Yeah, just do it.
Same concept.
Yeah, it's just on a big scale, and we didn't get no money. So.
I didn't get a dime.
Yeah, I mean, I probably would have felt different if it was like me and mine. Like, oh man,
Yeah.
hey, I'd have been like, that's a dope, just because he paid me. I mean, can't shit on it. Oh my god, I love the guys playing video. It's amazing. It was great. It was
$250,000. I might have liked.
I love it. I love it. It's a great video. Top 10.
Yeah.
Can I go now? Okay.
Thank you.
That was my cut. Thanks.
I got things to purchase.
Right, I have things to do. Thank you. I have to get out of here. That's what we have to do. We did, a couple people did die this year. We had some big names.
Big names.
Big
names.
We
did.
Let's start with Aretha.
Aretha was probably the biggest.
The biggest name.
Especially in black pop culture. Because she crossed boundaries.
Oh,
sure.
Yeah.
But that was everybody's auntie.
But that was the craziest. Okay, I had a question about what was the craziest thing you did this year, and lo and behold, that was the craziest thing I did. I watched that damn funeral for 8 to 12, 13 hours, and I'm like, bury her already.
Like, lady. Like, I had to go to work. I think I was late to work that day.
I was working. I literally worked my shift. It was like 10 o'clock. I remember it very vividly. It was like 10 o'clock when it first came on. I done, got off at 2:30 and it's still on to like maybe 6. And I'm like, you know what? So everybody had to talk. That we couldn't cut no fat on.
Oh yes.
We couldn't just cut out certain shit.
Everybody took a shift. Like, we gonna get the 2 to 4 block. Tell us what's happening on the Facebook.
I was like, this has got to be the longest shit. And I hope it's cold in this damn sanctuary. Man. Because otherwise she stink. Because this shit, she been sitting.
Yeah.
This bitch done, rigor mortis done sat in. She done kicked and settled and shit. She done did all that. She done bop back in with her shoes on.
Ruby slippers.
They had her in state, bro. Like that. Like Aretha was a real deal diva. For sure. Like through and through to the end.
And I bet she planned it herself. In her last days, wrote, I want this person, that person.
This, that.
Yeah. I'm gonna wear this, change my outfit at this time.
But I know now, like, while she was in there, she's probably like, I probably shouldn't have suggested this person because, like, Shaka fucked up. Shaka didn't, it was a hymn. A simple hymnal. If all heathens know it, even the heathens know it. We've been in church enough to know it.
And did she really have the words on the back
of
that fan?
On the back of that damn fan.
Okay, because I thought it was just speculation.
No.
She was reading. I knew it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to believe it. Shaka, you've been doing this 40 years.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't the first time you sung a hymnal. It better not be.
Better not be.
Because you need your ass whooped if that was the case. And I want to talk to your mama. Where's she at?
She forgot about that. Yeah, she let us down.
Yeah, and then
she let Aretha down.
She really thought she was killing it because, like, she had walked off and then she was still in the back doing her wailing, screeching thing. I wanted to be like, sis, you barely knew the words. Like, you might just want to leave well enough alone and just
cut it out.
Put the mic down. And Ariana Grande got fucking molested
she
at
the by a man of the cloth.
I mean, why is your hand up here by my titty? I got all this torso. All of this torso.
And it wasn't just like an accidental grab. It was like fingering her side boob.
Yeah.
My God.
He was trying to see if the middle finger was long enough to touch the nip.
Up under there to get the areola.
He was trying to. Hey, sister.
This little dress
I thought you was in the Taco Bell menu. Right. Hey, nigga, what the fuck? Get your hands off that, nigga. Yeah. She just looked. I cringed. I was like, she's very uncomfortable. Yeah. Now, granted, shorty, somebody should have told you need a longer dress on because this is a black church. We don't play that shit. Where's the prayer cloth at? Somebody should have pulled out the purple blanket and just
covered up while she was saying
the covering. Where's the motherboard at?
Because that shit would not have flown.
No, it's not going down. Like you ain't walking up the steps to go sing without the mother's. Here, get a robe. And that's when they come out with a choir robe. And you like
robe and wrap it around your head. Yeah.
Hit you with a whole choir robe because you can't wear it what you used to. you better get in this quad robe and bounce. Like, but I just thought, now what she had on was inappropriate.
It was.
But again, did not warrant that reaction.
No, absolutely not.
What are you doing? And then, you know, Bill Clinton's nasty ass was in the back with the, you know, Bill's nasty. Perv. You know what? Just to sidebar conversation. It's a small one. You think we was a little hard on Monica Lewinsky coming up, like looking back at the situation?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because she was only 21.
Oh,
yeah.
Think about her age.
Yeah, Shorty was only 21.
She was 21.
He was like 40.
Oh man.
Yeah. I think we went to
president.
I think we went too hard at Monica.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine the memes?
Oh my god.
That would have come about if social media was around.
When Monica Lewinsky was out here.
Oh my god.
Sucking dick.
Fingering
herself with a fucking cigar.
And kept the dress. With the stain
on it. You nasty shit.
Bitch.
But she was a kid.
She was a kid.
She was fucking 21 now. I know, you know, we say, you know, 21. We've been 21 though.
We've been 21.
I was definitely a kid at 21. I was not nearly as mature as I am now. That's how I know I was a fucking kid at 21.
Yeah, I'm thinking that shit I did at 28. I'm like, ooh, I should have done that.
Yeah.
Thank God I wasn't on social media back
then.
Yeah.
And I kind of keep my shit quiet because, nigga, you better not post shit. Nigga, fuck out of here. But yeah, I think
we was definitely too hard on Monica.
Damn.
Sorry, Monica.
We sorry, but now, sis, you gotta stop talking about it. I mean, I'll apologize for being too harsh.
Right.
But don't keep talking about this shit. Like, we're not about to keep revisiting this shit. We've already talked about it, dissected. Yeah. They should do a movie. Do they have a movie on that?
I don't know.
I would go watch that.
I would.
To see it from her perspective and, you know, the things that she had to deal with personally, I think that would be a very...
Hey, Netflix.
Right. I got an idea for a movie. We just got to hold some auditions.
Right. Monique would be pissed off.
Oh, God.
This white bitch done sucked the dick and got a whole series.
Was that this year? I can't believe... No, I think that was last year. We told Monique to shut the fuck up.
It was around the end of...
last year.
Of 2017, I think.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, because
it definitely spilled over.
Yeah, because I got tired. Monique, stop talking about it. Go somewhere else and go where you are wanted, not where you're tolerated. Just
absolutely.
Yeah. So we had Aretha. Mac Miller died. That really hurt.
Yeah, man, he was loved by everyone.
That really hurt.
He was like one of ours. You know
yeah. Like where he wasn't trying to overstep boundaries. He was just one of them cool little stoner kids.
Kid that was good at what he did.
Yeah,
like,
and respected the music.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was tough.
Yeah, that was a hard one. Triple X, XXXTentacion.
Yeah.
That was sad.
Crazy way to
that was crazy. Yeah. Like I wasn't a fan of dude, none of that shit. But just like when it happened, it was so like abrupt, and the way it happened, it was like, damn.
Yeah, and like, then a lot of the young dudes, like my nephews and shit, that really affected them.
Yeah, them kids was like really hurt.
They texted me talking about it. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck this is, but then like to see their
the reactions.
Like, well, damn, I kind of care.
Right, my bad.
Because like my homies just tore up about.
Yeah, my niece was like that too, and I'm just like,
what? Who?
Here's what was weird though, and we got to draw the line somewhere. That's what, just for my niece, because like she was like, you know, I was doing something. She was doing something online, and she was like, I was just trying to get my brother some answers for, you know, what happened to Triple X. I'm thinking to myself, first of all, you two little niggas need to worry about schoolwork instead of worrying about how and why this happened.
Why, like y'all trying to crack the case and shit.
No, we're not doing all of that shit. No. But then for a brief moment, I kind of identified with how she felt, because when we were like around that age, Aaliyah had passed away.
Yes, Aaliyah.
So
and then we had the Tupac.
Yeah, and the Biggie, Eazy-E. So we're not.
If we had the internet at our fingertips, the same.
It would have been different.
Could have been the same way.
Yeah. I definitely.
Say, like adults need to pay attention to what their kids are listening to, because Triple X was out there.
Yeah.
And if you are dealing with the same
kind of shit,
I need to know.
I need some, like, I think I said this year, like, a lot of kids had committed suicide, and I was like, parents need to go into Google searches and block some shit out. Like, certain shit shouldn't be that accessible to where my kid by herself or by himself can find all of these ways to harm themselves. Like, I know we can't shield them from the world, but I feel like certain things we don't need to touch on just yet.
Educate them.
Yeah.
So that fucking movie, that Bird Box,
I still haven't watched.
You gotta watch it because
I think I'm gonna wait till like
people start talking.
Then I'll check it out.
It's overhyped.
Yeah.
But that people are just killing themselves in that movie.
Wow.
And one of the parts of the movie, she was telling to her kids, like, listen to my voice. Mm-hmm. And that was the part that really stuck out to me. It's like, yo, listen to the voice that you can trust. Yeah. Because you know, like, when you take these blindfolds off, that shit that you see and hear, that ain't real. Right. And it's going to drive you nuts. You might fucking kill yourself. Yeah. Listen to the voice you know and trust. That's what I took from that movie. Yeah. Everybody's fucking talking about.
Everybody's talking about. Like, it was so much that I went in on Twitter again and muted the word Bird Box. I don't want to see this shit. Like, I don't know what it is, but you motherfuckers is like all engulfed in it, and that's fine. But
they literally talked about it like it was the State of the Union.
Yeah, like we was like Donald Trump was going to jail, in which we don't know when that's gonna happen. Let's continue down the list of laws before we.
List of laws. Let's see who you got. We got Joe Jackson died this year.
Fucking Joe Jackson.
Michael and them daddy.
Wow, yeah. I forgot about Joe.
Joe gone.
Nancy Wilson died this year.
Nancy Wilson, that was recent.
Yeah, that was like a couple weeks ago. Hey,
gorgeous lady,
smooth ass voice. Her voice.
I got goosebumps right
Shit,
because she was so smooth,
so fucking smooth.
She's one of the reasons I like jazz music.
Yeah,
and that whole genre, that whole lifestyle.
It's just it just makes you feel like an adult. Like when she passed away, I remember I was working. And I was drinking coffee, and I'm listening to her music. I said, nigga, I feel like I'm about 55-year-old black woman. Just gonna work, sip my coffee while I work. Listen, don't you come in here talking out loud, asking me questions.
Don't send no emails.
Don't say nothing to me. We are relaxing, honey. We listen to we got jazz, we got coffee. Yes. I forgot I was working. I said, oh shit, let me get back to it if I'm gonna lose my job. Right. But yeah, Craig Mack. That was a shocker. I didn't see that one coming.
Stan Lee.
Stan Lee died.
Yeah, big. And I'm not like a super nerd.
Yeah, but even still, impact.
Dude, he was major out here.
Huge. He was old as shit though.
Yeah, he was.
It only made. Speaking of old as shit, because Barbara and George died this year.
Lord, Bush, both of them.
But
George died of a broken heart.
Barbara, but these two, they've been looking old since they came on the scene.
Barbara kicked the bucket about 6 years before she actually died. Let's just be honest.
Barbara's like 65. She's been 65 since she was 35. Yes. Like, she's that fucking. She's always looked that old.
She's always been old.
Like, I think I watched like a brief. Like, I'm not selling. I don't really give a fuck about the Bushes passing away because they was evil, mean people. Go whatever. But like, I watched like a brief little document or whatever about George Bush, and like the pictures when they was like teenagers. Now Barbara was pretty.
Okay, did she still look old?
No, she didn't look. It was like, I think it was like 16 or 18, something like that. So I don't know. She probably started looking old when she was like 20. That's usually how white women age. It's like you go from 18 to 25.
One of my friends said
you had to whisper, hey, yo.
That white people age like avocados.
They really do. They really
so
do.
Sometimes, and they love to tell us, "Oh, you look so good for your age." I'm like, I'm used to this.
Right, like this.
Daddy still look 40.
Right, like my mama still look like she about 45. Mama gonna be 60 next year. So yeah.
Right.
That type of shit, but they both looked old as fuck. And I felt like George Bush's funeral lasted longer than like anybody's. I felt like
any other president for sure.
Bob Dole died this year too, I believe. McCain, John McCain. Dole was trying to get up at Bush's casket, and they had to. Lord,
take me, Lord.
No, this nigga barely had legs. Like, this nigga, they had to stand him up. I was like, God,
what's wrong, man?
Stand me up. I want to salute him. Put my arm up. Like, this nigga was in a wheelchair and was like really trying to do his due diligence with all of. They had to. They had to. What is it, like the Legos? That like Barbie him. This nigga had to piece him up or get your. Like, see, put this damn hand down.
That's tough.
Yeah,
it was hard to watch. I'm sure.
Yeah, it was. I kind of laughed a little bit.
His son did a eulogy. I saw a few people talking about, "Oh, it was a beautiful eulogy." I was like, "Man, fuck him."
Yeah, man, fuck this nigga. But then okay, so we've been hung up on the Michelle Obama relationship with George W. Bush. Now, we ain't forgot Katrina, nigga. We ain't forgot 9/11, nigga. 9/11. But shout out for the one checks we got. What was them? The stimulus packages, nigga. Oh 08 was lit, nigga. Nigga had about $700 on them things, and I was like 18. I was like, bitch, you couldn't tell me. ATL with $700, bitch. I'm rich.
Sprint phone,
right?
I got Air Force One,
all kind of shit, nigga. I was showing out. I don't have it now. I'll tell you that. 10 years later, that shit's all.
If you want to stimulate, put that shit in a fund.
Something, nigga. I need something. We need the reparations. That's really what we need. But
40 acres in a pit bull.
Right, fucking mule shit. We don't need no more mules, fam. Just go ahead and get to the pit bull. So yeah, I mean that it's cute. He passes the little candy and shit.
Is very.
It's cute, but we ain't forgot.
You know, very immature,
childish, yeah. And it's really him that makes it all, you know, the cutesy. Because Michelle's just black women are we're just naturally nurturing
it all because we especially black women, they can see a retard from a mile away
and treat them like honey.
Sugar, baby.
Come here, look at me.
Don't y'all make fun of George.
Right, you don't talk about him. You know he ain't got it all up.
Come here, baby. Sit by Auntie.
I can butterscotch.
And that's what she did. And
ever since then, it's like the old school shit. When it's like a little kid when you see somebody, you like, oh, they like me, we friends. Yeah. And she's just like, she's like, hey, she's slow, baby. It's okay. Here, have a peppermint. That's gonna keep him quiet because he's talking too much. That kind of shit. Like that's how. But it's cute. But you know, of course, some black people it's like, man, y'all gonna stop. We didn't forgive shit. We just was like, this shit was cute. Like this shit was cute and passing.
Fuck him, but it's adorable.
Right? Fuck it. It was fuck him, but it was cute or whatever. Let's close it out. Let's do your let's get the top 5 albums of the year. What you got?
Oh, do I have a whole top 5? I have a few that I really enjoy.
Yeah,
I do. We talked about Sicko. I really like his album. Nipsey Hussle.
Victory Lap was hard.
I
didn't expect that.
I slept on it for a few months.
I did too.
And someone else put it in that top 5. I think I was listening to Van Lathan's top 5, and somebody else was on there. But I went back and listened to it. I was like, this shit is so solid.
Solid as fuck.
Like I felt left out.
That
I didn't listen to it all. Who else? The Carters. I do love the Carters. Pusha T. Shit, that's 4 of them right there. Who else? I don't even know. I think I'm done. I got my phone.
You ain't like the J. Cole album?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, KOD came out beginning of the year.
Always solid.
He went platinum again with no features. Wow.
I think he's got to be in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah, and he produces out his own shit, so he literally all the money comes back here, nigga.
Absolutely.
I'm not splitting shit with shit.
Teach that to your children.
That's what you need to pass down to these other niggas. Yeah. Like really teach them the game for real.
Definitely, I respect Cole, even though I don't like hype him up. Oh, he's the dope. I respect him and I like his work.
Yeah,
consistently.
Yeah, he's very consistent. Yeah. I'll give him that. My top 5 is I got Daytona. Everything is Love, Invasion of Privacy, KOD, and The Kids Are Alright by Chloe and Hailey.
Okay.
That's my shit.
Do you like them? I like
them.
Yeah.
I just got into them this year.
Okay.
And this is like their first full project I listened to. Beautiful.
Okay.
Beautifully written. I think they I've caught a couple of interviews with them. I think they do everything themselves too.
Yes.
Yeah. In their living room or some shit like that. Like
I like them because they're super talented and they're young and
they're cute.
Yeah.
And they're so cute, but they're like 21 and 22 and shit like that. You're like, but they're so cute.
Yes.
They're babies. They're cute. And I like them on Grownish. And Grownish is coming back on the 2nd. I can't fucking wait. Yes. I love that show. That show is so fucking good.
It's great for the culture.
Yes.
It's like that and Dear Black People, Dear White People. What is that?
Dear White People on Netflix.
Very good for
love that shit.
Yeah.
I love it. They have some great TV shows that came out. I didn't even include that. We had some great TV shows. Yeah. Insecure had a good season.
Insecure, yeah.
I still want to go on the Ferris wheel, but you know, hey, that Ferris wheel scene was lit. Nigga.
It was lit.
That motherfucker was pretty damn lit.
They bring that Ferris wheel to the waterfront in the springtime, so maybe
it be getting stuck a lot though.
It is very cheaply built. They put the motherfucker up in like 15 hours.
Yeah, they popped them out the bag, like out a duffel bag.
A little erector set. Yeah.
It's like
I ain't getting on that.
Pop, little Lego joint.
Just lock it in, nigga. Ain't no screws?
No, nothing. Just we poke here.
Just
Real, you just tighten that down real quick.
Just kind of lock it in. Oh, okay.
All right, you ready to go? Did you watch The Shy? Did you watch The Shy this year?
Oh, yes, The Shy was very good.
Love The Shy. The Shy was a really dope series.
And I'm such a black
Oh yeah,
person. I
yeah.
love everything.
Black Panther came out this year. That was really big.
Yes,
that was
so
really
important.
fucking big and very important. Representation was very important.
Yes,
highly executed.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Black did we do?
What else was it? It was. Yeah, I mean, you watch This Is Us. This Is Us is a good show.
Yeah.
They starting to lose me though, cause it's
okay. Cause I went a few weeks without.
Yeah, I mean, cause I'm
when
certain stuff I'm getting tired of. It's like
you hear me exhale.
Because just
when things don't go my way.
Right.
Cause when Beth and Randall when I figured out that they wasn't together no more, I'm done.
I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit.
This is us. Now this is y'all.
Cause I'm gone. Out. You can have this shit. I don't want it. Scandal ended this year. It needed to end.
I kind of let that go so long ago that I was already disconnected. I'm
a huge Scandal fan. Like I've seen every single episode repeatedly. But it was time to let's go ahead and.
It was so. It was
so bag it up.
To like Jazzy Blue and watch it.
Wow, Jazzy Blue.
Remember Jazzy Blue?
Jazzy Blue.
Bring back Jazzy Blue.
Bring back Jazzy Blue. Where's the R&B nights at, nigga? I'm just trying to pull up and just vibe to some R&B shit. That used to be lit too. Vibe.
We gonna bring that back.
Bring that shit back. We gotta do something. We gonna make it more black. We're gonna just keep going.
Upscale black. We bringing that shit back for sure.
So, what was it? Sunday I talked to you?
Yes.
Seen Sunday. I was in Flavor. Shout out to Flavor, the plug. Y'all need to check out Flavor.
767 Bardstown Road.
Holla at Dre. He makes some good ass drinks. Yeah. You know, I'm sitting there, I'm like, I got my Banshee block stuff on. I got my jacket on.
Merchandise is so fire.
Thank you.
Oh my
I designed all that shit.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh my, because I've seen the pictures. I was like, yo, this is hot. Seen it in person, I was like, nigga.
Yeah.
It matches every pair of J's I got.
Everything I got in the closet, nigga.
Yo, it's hot.
Thank you.
Very good job.
So, I've been, all year, if you listen to the show, I've been talking about a live show. And I'm going to stop being a punk.
Okay.
In 2019, Dre has offered.
Yes.
We're gonna set it up. I'm gonna be in a little basement part in Flavor. Just I don't need all of it. Just give me this little lounge spot right here.
You can make it as exclusive as you want. Invite just a few of your favorite friends. Do it, make it real intimate.
Yeah,
or you can make it as live as
make
you want.
Make it as broad. I mean, if you want to come out, we gonna pick the right time. It's gonna be like beginning part of the year, because if I get into the year, don't let me get past April, because then I'm a fuck
for the first quarter.
Yeah, let's first quarter it.
Okay.
Because we got to be mindful of the weather, though. That's the thing that, because you know how, if you from Louisville, you already know, like,
it's unpredictable.
It was just like 60 fucking degrees yesterday.
Like September.
It was amazing. And then I came outside that night.
Yeah,
it was like 39. I said, bitch, I'm about to die. I've been sick since the 18th.
Damn.
And this is how I know I'm getting old. Because it's longer for me to get over shit. Because, like, if I was younger, this shit would have been gone in 2 days. I'm 32 now. My shit's holding on. It's like, bitch, we ain't leaving yet. You thought we was gone. I'm like, leave me. I had to call into work.
Damn.
Like, one night I was just up coughing. I could not sleep. I was just coughing all night. I sat up in the middle of my bed, and I'm like looking at my app to like make a doctor's appointment with my doctor.
Man.
This bitch is booked up till March. I said, son of a bitch.
You gotta go to like emergency care.
I was like, I can't do this shit right now. I ain't got time for that shit.
You're a grown up. Ain't nobody got time to go to the hospital.
I'm not doing it. So mama pulled up with the green NyQuil pack.
Okay.
And the cough drops. Okay. That green NyQuil, boy.
Man, it'll do it.
It'll do it every time. Green NyQuil. Just putting it out there. You feel a little tickle. Gonna take you a cup.
Green NyQuil.
Call it a night.
And a shot of bourbon.
Hey, and call it a night. Because you're going to sleep.
You're going to sleep.
Yeah. I felt my shit in like 30 minutes.
Yep.
I was like, well, I'm going to sleep now.
Call it.
Yeah, I'm going to call it a night because it's over now. And just slept through the night, didn't cough, didn't wake up, nothing. So all praises due
to the Most High.
To the Most High for the green NyQuil. Because we needed that.
For the green lean.
Shout out to I gotta give the fuck boys, the people that got on my nerves this year. John Gray really got on my nerves this year. I can't stand this nigga. I know he's a pastor, it's probably wrong, but I don't like his messaging nor his delivery. Fabulous is on that list. Nas is on that list. Kanye lives on that list. Seems to be. Jay Holiday can sit his ass on that list. Charlamagne can sit on that list too.
Ooh, Charlamagne, yeah.
The Breakfast Club is really not doing it for me anymore. It's not doing it anymore.
I've only ever been a fan of like 1.5 of the whole.
Yeah, because Envy acts the dumbest shit.
I don't like anything he does.
God. And then I'm starting to notice more about Yee is that she don't really step in when she should to kind of coast the conversation where it needs to be.
She doesn't personality a lot of the time.
Yeah, she does
more
like
the
that.
moderator, and sometimes her transitions suck.
Yeah,
Yee, shut up.
Yeah, they need to.
Yeah, it's.
I don't know. Y'all figure that out. Polish it, whatever the case may be.
Is that something we can leave in 2018?
We'll be leaving in 2018.
We can start off with the Breakfast Club. We're leaving the Breakfast Club. Yo. You're
all that shit
behind.
Keep all that back there. We don't need it. We can keep that in 2018. The Facebook going live shit at every fucking event. Let's leave that.
Every event, everything that happens in your life. Like
your
daughter got into a fight on the school
right,
bus.
You going
live talking about they mama pull up. Can we stop doing that?
Can we stop that shit? Can we also stop calm down drug users?
Please.
Y'all too loud with y'all's messaging sometimes. I see some posts and it'd be who got the loud, where the pills at, who got
I'm Tabitha.
Right, what the
I went to school with Tabitha.
I don't know why you looking for that bitch.
I don't know why you looking for that big bitch. I've never met a skinny Tabitha. But whatever. Shout out to all the big girls.
Shout out to all the big girls. Yeah, the passive aggressiveness, we can leave that behind.
God, that's my biggest pet peeve.
And I struggle with that.
Yeah,
but not to the magnitude that some people do.
Yeah, because our issue, y'all don't want us to get aggressive. Period.
No.
So I'm gonna have to get a little passive because my aggression.
I don't know how
it frightens people.
Yeah, it frightens me at times.
People don't. Yeah, and they don't know how to handle you. You're like, oh, you really spazzed out. No, I didn't. I just told you how I felt.
And that was really it. I'm sorry if it. Now. Yeah, I'm sorry it came out that way. But then you got people that people got to start understanding. Get to know yourself more.
Yeah.
And don't stop trying to convince people that this is what you are online.
True that.
That's a lot of that going on where people would make posts and be like, I'm not this or that and that. And it's you are some of and that.
Yeah. It's part of you.
But it's okay.
And it's okay.
Because some of that shit is a part of your charm.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason why some of us because we see that in you, but we
and if you know how to manage it,
we not tripping off that shit. But if you don't and you still trying to convince everybody, I ain't like that, and I'm this, I'm that. And I got to the point where, people would call me mean and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm embracing it now.
People think I'm the most shadiest person ever. I'm like, I don't, in my everyday life,
right?
I'm not just going around
shading people,
shading folk. No, I'm kind of quiet, actually.
Right, yeah, I play the bag.
But if you do some crazy shit, I'm going to laugh at it and point it out to you because that was funny.
Yeah, because it's funny. Let's be honest. Yeah, but that's not normal.
That's not normal.
We shouldn't be doing that.
I'm laughing at you.
Right.
Judging you.
Yes.
You're still cool.
But I can help you.
Yes.
All in the midst of while I'm doing all of these things, I can help you.
Right.
And
on the flip side of that social media persona, stop thinking that people are what they post.
Right.
100%.
Yeah. And that's the problem I come across. Yeah. Guys really feel like they know me based off the shit that I post.
Yes.
And they don't ask questions, and that's what frustrates me because it's you're claiming that you want to get to know me. You haven't asked me any questions. You just see everything, and then and what we leaving in 2018 for me, what I post online is what I post online. I'm not having a private discussion about it.
No, because I posted it online to have this conversation then. I
said what I said. I meant what I said. That's what it is. One way or the other. We're not going to you're not going to text my phone talking about, I didn't say. You saw it because I posted. I didn't.
We can talk about it online.
Yeah.
When you see me 2 weeks,
don't
month
keep
later,
bringing that shit up.
Old.
Yeah. And that's what I get met with because you get, oh, you so funny on Facebook and this, and then they'll bring on like some old ass shit, and it's like, I ain't even on that shit no more.
Oh my God, I said that.
Right, like damn, nigga, I said that shit. Like I didn't even know I even said that because I'm not. I don't care. Like it's not.
Oh shit, Radio Raheem. He died this year.
He did.
Damn.
I forgot.
She got pictures all over the wall.
Yeah, y'all ain't been in the trap, so you know y'all. He just seemed like a random.
Culture, we have Malcolm X, we got Radio Raheem, we got Nas, we got Jay, Ali, Nia Long. That's been my girlfriend for like 27 years.
Forever.
Yo, and love the ladies from the Brandy video, the remix.
Oh yeah, MC Lighter and Queen Latifah and yo. Shit.
But yeah, what else is we? Just fuck shit in general. Like, I'm tired of people talking about like fuck boys and all that. Fellas, get it together,
please,
so that you're not a topic of conversation.
And then women, stop accepting the bullshit.
Stop accepting that. They leave that in 2019.
Leave that alone.
Stop accepting
the bullshit.
Substandard people.
Because then when they come to me, I get more frustrated because I get hit with a guy got my number last week. Every day that week, last week, can I see you? You want to smoke? You want to hang out? You want to do? I don't know you, and you just got here. You just got my number. You haven't done the necessary steps.
These stories crack me up.
To get to this because it's simple shit.
Things that I would never do. So
right?
Who raised y'all?
Right.
Like, I work at a bar, so one of my coworkers, she talked to a dude at the bar. They hit it off for about an hour or so. Exchanged numbers. Later on that night, I'm still out. Can I come through?
Why?
4:00 in the morning.
No.
Bro, y'all just met.
No.
Who does that?
You don't know me. I don't know you.
We don't know each other.
And that's the problem. That I'm like, why are y'all so adamant and so quickly y'all ready to go just meet with people? I said I could be one of the, everything that I put on social media could be a whole fucking persona, and I couldn't be none of this shit.
And people do that all the time.
They do that shit all the time. So when you don't ask certain questions or get to know me in a way, I could be one of them chicks that deal with the niggas that sell drugs, and I could be one of the bitches that set niggas up to get robbed. But you won't take the necessary time to get to know who the fuck I am. You just going based off of shit that I put on social media that I'm this cool, I'm laid. I could be out here doing that shit. I'm not. Right. But you won't know unless you ask these questions. Sure. I don't know you. So I'm not in a rush to kick it with somebody that I don't know. I'm naturally shy when it's new people that don't know me. Yeah. I'm quiet because I have to observe the kind of person that you are to see what side of the personality I can give you, and then what side I need to
pull back,
tuck that in because everybody can't handle that shit. I don't
give you any part of my personality.
But like niggas is quit. Women stop accepting that shit. Getting the number, boom, he coming over. Boom. No, I don't want that.
Raise your standards,
please.
Stop. And I hate when people say, "Well, guys do it all the time."
But it's not. That's wrong.
Right then.
It's not right for them. When they was doing it, it was wrong.
Nah, don't lower yourselves to a nigga standard. That shit ain't cool.
Cause you're not gonna win. Like the outcome of it is never gonna be good, and you're always gonna feel like you're losing something when you lower your standards to let them back in. Like I just can't. I just don't want to. No. And I shouldn't be made to, so that's why I don't.
You don't.
So, like, if you fuck up and you fucking up early, I can get you on up out of here early. It's easier for me. Go ahead, fuck up now, so ain't no time, so I can go ahead and scoot you on your way, and you can go do what you was gonna do, and vice versa. So let's leave the fuck shit. Everybody raise their standards up in 2019. Let's do better. Drink more water. Cut the pops out. Stop smoking blacks. They're bad for you. Cigarettes is nasty also.
You stink.
Yeah, and then like I say drink water because I think I had a post that was talking about something about oral sex. And I was like, this come from a nigga. They always want their dicks up. This nigga drink 6 packs of Pepsis and smoke Black and Mounds all day. But you expect somebody to get on your little stank ass? No, nigga.
That shit comes out of your pores.
Come on, man.
And your semen.
I don't want that near my mouth. And you don't care about your body, but I'm supposed to just be. I'm the one eating vegetables and drinking water and shit, and your ass ain't had a pea, a piece of broccoli, a nut fruit. Nothing.
Piss look like sweet tea.
Just thick. Just
thick
nasty.
Dark. Take care of yourself.
Please take care of yourself in 2019. Let's eat better. I'm gonna eat better. I think beginning of the year I'm gonna cut out the red meat.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna stop chilling on the red meat for like maybe I'm gonna try 2 weeks no red meat, and then we'll go from there.
I need to cut out more fried foods. Like I do all that other stuff in moderation. Red meat, pork, fried chicken is my weakness. So I need to pull back on that. That ain't good for nobody.
No. So we gonna try to do a little different. Something to work towards. Find the goal.
Turkey, find something to work on, and it becomes easier with other things.
Yeah. Because everything should be taken in moderation. And that's your word from the block. Dre, you want the people to follow you anywhere?
Shit.
I mean, shit.
I'm on everything, but follow me on Twitter. That helps because I'm trying to get back on my Twitter.
Let's get back on the Twitter game.
So, who am I? Andre De La Ghetto.
Yeah, come on, Fresh Prince.
Yes, De La Ghetto.
Come on.
Cannons!
To the left of them. Cannons to the right of them. That's classic. I fucking love that show.
So, follow me on that Twitter. And y'all need to hold me accountable so I can be on there a lot more often.
Oh, yeah. Award show season's about to come up. So that's really when Twitter pops, nigga. You know what I'm talking about every award show. Don't matter. The Golden Globes, the Emmys. I love it. The Grammys. Grammy night's crazy.
Yeah, it's coming up. Yeah.
Grammy night's crazy. Yeah. And Cardi's up for like a lot of fucking Grammys. I hope Janelle Monáe had a good album this year too.
She has some cool visuals too.
She has some very interesting. These vaginas, these moving vaginas or whatever it was. Interessante. So make sure y'all follow me everywhere. Thudgelina Jolie, Twitter, IG, Snap. Make sure you check out Banshee'sBlock.KenCustom.com. That's where the merch is. Get that shit before the live show. Y'all need to have some of that shit for the live show. Nice. I'm just saying, it would be nice to be walking in and I see my peoples with that's what I gave my family for Christmas. Nice. I got my brother and my mom and my sister and my niece hoodies. I got them all hoodies, and they look really cute. I'm gonna post my brother and my niece took a picture today actually, and I'm gonna post. They look so cute, especially my little niece. I gave her my old iPhone, so you really can't tell her ass nothing. Yeah, she got an i7 Plus.
Pardon me.
The only reason because I got the XR. Gotcha. Yeah, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna be nice, but I was like, don't. I'm the repo man. I will come collect if your shit is not in order. I will come scoop that up. But make sure y'all check out that 321 is coming back. Hopefully, we're working on season 3 of ours. I believe season 2. I'm so lost. I know Banshee's Block is season 3. That's all I know. And Dre, thank you so much for coming on my show.
I enjoyed it.
We go way back. That's the homie. That's why I was just, when I told him, I was like, I want you to do the show. He was like, okay, see?
Done.
I ain't have to say too much. I didn't have to go into great detail, convince him. Come on, Trey. He's like, where you at? Like, what's up? Let's go.
That's what friends do. You show up.
That's what you supposed to do.
You show up.
All right, y'all. We out. Thanks for listening to The Block. See y'all in 2019.
Trust. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone. Yeah, I don't wanna put no pressure on ya. I just wanna put a blessing on ya. Since our last undressing session, I'm not really sure if you've been checking. I'm progressing. I just heard my songs is popping out in Macedonia and even Serbia. I don't mean to burden ya. If you got a man since then, I understand. Last thing I wanna do is get you jammed, especially if he's a fan. He probably never wanna hear my shit again. And I need every single sound scan. But if you single and you down, then I'm in your town feeling for another round. I was counting down the days. Been more patient than a Browns fan. Where that chip at? Probably on your shoulder, cause I forgot to hit back. Left you on red. Apologies I said, but often never meant. Well, fuck that, I repent for message never sent now.
Hello, stranger. It's been a